Hey everybody, welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Mike Noland, and tonight we start part 3 and conclude our 3-part series on editing in LumaFusion. As you can see, I've just been taking a look at some of the statistics that's been happening around the channel as far as views and how each video has done. And here we have a familiar graph. It's been a few videos since I've displayed such a graph for you guys, but here we have all 9 of our released videos. Tonight will be video number 10. There's been just such a tremendous response. Our latest video ended up with 96 views. That's the very best response we've had so far, beating our second best response by over 10 views alone. Our channel has already received over 2,000 views, and one of our videos is about to hit 500. It's got a life of its own. And I'm not bragging or taking credit for this. I'm actually taking this moment to give you, the viewer, the credit. It's you that have done this. It's you that is helping us build the community that we want. So when we encourage our viewers to hit that subscribe to the tribe button and hit those top 2 bell notifications, it is to start a community of give and take. And that is our commitment with this channel. All of this has been accomplished by you, the viewers, and I want to thank each and every single one of you. So, just one more reminder that if you get anything out of this video, give us a thumbs up. That'll help the YouTube algorithm better recognize us, and therefore we become more better recognized and the channel grows. As the channel grows, you grow. I want to thank each and every one of you, and let's get right in to this tutorial, shall we? Okay, so I'm just looking over my notes, what to cover here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get to our app switcher here, and we'll continue on with the tutorial from here. Here we find ourselves back in LumaFusion. This is the project that we've just edited, right? Okay, so we go to our project switcher, and I'm going to choose this little bit of footage of me playing guitar. And as you can see, I'm scanning the document here, and I finally come up with a picture, and we've got that as a clip right here. Just take a screenshot, resize it, and save it to photos. So here we go, save to photos, and here's the clip we choose. Okay, so we're done with LumaFusion for the moment. Now we're in Procreate. We create a new project. We go ahead and make it 2048 by 1156, of course. Hit create, it brings it up. So now we hit and change our background color. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and go up here like we've done before. We're going to go to add, and we're going to insert a photo. Here's the photo that we have taken so far. There it is, ready to be resized. And of course, we go ahead and we resize it. We want to get it down further, and there is a reason for that, and we'll get into that. But just go ahead and follow me for right now, and we go ahead and get that. We're going to now go over to share, and we're going to save it not as a Procreate, but as a PNG, just like we've done before. Of course, we get this window. We scroll over to image size, right? And we click on image size. Look what we've got. We now have our photo in image size, just like we have before. But now we're going to hit some of these tools that we've not really explored. Of course, I don't use these filters, but it's fun to know that they're there. So we're going to hit back. We're not going to hit done. Now we're going to go to adjustment. Now here we've got the brightness, and here we have control of black in your photo. So that's nice. You can brighten up the photo and still retain some of the blacks that get faded out when you just brighten a photo. And of course, here we see saturation. So we've got the photo there. We can take the color out as we just did, or just add just a bit more saturation. Kind of gives it a nice golden tone. Now we're going to go over to effects, and I really like this one, bloom, boom. Now, you lose some definition with this, but for a thumbnail, it just has a glow, doesn't it? So we take a look at that. This is the amount of glow, and this controls the amount of that amount of glow that goes into the photo. With careful controlling of this, you can get just the right amount of glow. I really like that. So we're going to hit done here. Now we're going to go into icons, and of course I've included these icons in a couple of my thumbnails just to add a little bit of splash of color, of course. Now we're going to put this little fella up here. He's got glasses tonight because this is a tutorial. There, we've got it resized, we've tilted him up. Now we're going to go to stickers, and it's the silly season, so let's give this little fellow a Santa hat. We've done that in the very last video, didn't we? Let's get that thing all straightened the way that a proper icon should wear a Christmas hat, shall we? We take a look at that, we're fine. We're gonna go ahead and hit done with that. Okay, we're through playing with the toys of image size. Let's get into more serious tools here. We're gonna add text. Okay, so we see text come up here. Here's the color wheel. We're gonna bring it down to yellow because we really want this text to shine out in this thumbnail. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give the thumbnail its title, Editing in LumaFusion. So now, as you can see, we have a resizing corner to this as well as an exit. All right, we resize it. It tilts as well, as you can tell. We're going to bring it into what now has become negative space because of the slight blurring of the photo. And we're going to bring it in there where that yellow really pops out, okay? And once we get that all set, we take a look at that, and we're going to go ahead and hit OK up here in the right-hand corner. Okay, so we're going to go back to text to do something very similar, yet different. Let's take a look at it. So here's our new text. We start typing tutorial part 2. This is part 3, but here it's doing a thumbnail for part 2. Now back to the color wheel. This time let's make it blue. Blue, yellow, green. Very good solid colors for a thumbnail. All the experts agree. No reds, no reds. Okay, so here we've got it in blue. Where's the next negative space available in this photo? There you go. All right, so we put it up there. Now we do any micro resizing. That's good, we hit done. All right, so we're out. We take a look at it. Now we're going to save this back to the Photos app. We go to our app switcher, and now we hit Photos. We want to make sure it's there, and there it is. So now what do we do with it? We go back to our app switcher. We go back to Procreate. This time, of course, we're going to add another project, 2048 by 1156. Hit Create. Then you're going to go up to this corner, and now what you're going to try and do is insert another photo. Okay, so we're back in Procreate. This time we're going to get out of this project. We're going to go up here, and we're going to create a new project. Of course, we type in 2048 by 1156. We hit Create, and there we are, a brand new window. So the first thing we want to do is go up here, and we're going to change the background, just like we did before. Now, sometimes this isn't going to click, I've noticed a few times, and no matter how many times you do it this way, it isn't going to change it. So you got to just get in there, and this time you get in there and you actually move these wheels within, and there you get your nice, rich, dark black background. So we're basically in the same shape as we were. Now we're going to insert a photo again, just like we did. It gets popped in, and now it had all of this black background. And now we're going to shrink it further. Again, you'll see why in just a moment. But now we're going to center this. We've shrunk it down even further. So now what we do is we go up to here, we hit share, we go down to PNG, it exports, we get the wheel, slam it on over that way, hit image size again. And there the photo is back in image size, only further reduced. Now from this point, we're going to show you what we can do with this in creating a banner. So here's a bonus tip for you, and if there's any reason to give us a thumbs up tonight, follow my thought here. So here we're going to take this reduced photo and we're going to add text, just like we did in creating the photo itself or the thumbnail. So we're going to hit this subscribe to the tribe, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to set it over here. All right, against the black background. What we're trying to do is create a field that will show up on a full-blown TV, a smaller iMac, or a tablet, or a phone. We've got to kind of guesstimate at this point, and so what we're doing, all along what I've been trying to do is reduce this photo for this exact purpose and for this tip. So here we see we've changed it to yellow as I've been talking, and we're just going to shrink it down a little bit and kind of tuck it in there a little bit. All right, we're going to hit OK once that's done, and we're going to go back to text just like we did before, and this time we're going to type the exact same thing and in the exact same way. Subscribe to the tribe. Okay, so here we go. We've got it all typed out there, and now we're going to go to our resizing corner here and move it, get it around the same size. Now we just put it over it. Now we can take that and bring it to the other side. So now you have subscribed to the tribe on both sides, okay? A little bit of a symmetry there. That's kind of nice. Now we got this, we save it to photos, okay? Now we're back in photos. There's the entire banner. But right now what I want to do is cover a small aspect that we haven't covered just yet, and that is, what about that music that you hear in my intros and in my end card? We've done a lot of work at developing the end card, but we haven't even mentioned sound other than just in passing. Okay, so let's take a look at what we do about getting not only music into our intro or end card, we can get it free. How? Well, let's take a look. Let's go ahead and hit play. All right, so here we are. The app switcher takes us right to where we've been all along. Here's what we've got so far. We have all of our transitions. We have all of our clips. They're all in order, okay? But what about music? Well, let's go on over and sign in to YouTube Studio. Once we get down to YouTube Studio, oh my goodness, look at that, 39 subscribers. Thank you. And we're going to go down to Audio Library. Now here there is free music and sound effects. Where do you think I've been getting my sound effects? I'm on the beach there, so let's go ahead and type in beach, sunset in beach. I like that. It was a sunset time of day, so let's go ahead and hit download, then let's hit download. So what does that get us? Well, let's go back to our app switcher and back into LumaFusion. All of our photos and media types, it's just not there. But if we click up here, import media, click that, then click iOS, and then bring your file right on in. There it is. And this time I want to highlight it and do something we haven't really shown before. Drag and drop right underneath there. Okay, notice that the sound on these particular clips has been silenced. And here you can see the music is playing. I've adjusted it so that we're not getting any red there. And I did that in that sound window. You double tap this file, it brings you to the same editing window. You go to the bottom and you tap sound and you adjust it as we've already covered in past videos. And it is as simple as that, or at least as simple as 3 basic tutorials on LumaFusion. You know, we're going to be covering a whole lot more in LumaFusion, and we're going to be getting more advanced with each and every tutorial. I want to thank each and every one of you for your attention tonight, and if you got to the end here, thumbs up to you, and don't forget to hit subscribe to the tribe. Tap that top bell notification and you'll get notified for every video. Any thumbs up to help us with the algorithm is appreciated. I want to thank you all for watching tonight's tutorial, and the next video is already in the planning stages. We plan to shoot that day after tomorrow. So we're going to try and get about 3 videos out a week. That's been our secret goal all along. We've almost accomplished that. We have 9 videos. This makes 10 videos, and we're not even through a month. I can still possibly get 2 more videos in before our first month is out. We've already hit those incredible numbers we've talked about. So thank you all. This is your success. So from the bottom line, I'm Mike Noland. We'll see you next time. A quick addendum here, by the way. The music you're hearing in this video tonight is actually a return to our original videos. If you noticed, about a week and a half ago, my music changed. The reason I did so was to set up this tutorial. Now that that's been done, I'm going to return to our original music, and that music was composed and recorded by yours truly. We're going to go back to the music that we originally branded our channel with, which really expresses what we're trying to accomplish here at the bottom line. So a great big heartfelt thank you to all of you.